Have you ever wondered how we move from a completely blank slate to a beautifully synthesized timeline? When you drop a really complex query into an AI research interface, what's actually happening behind the scenes? Well, today, we're unpacking that exact protocol to see exactly how the system thinks.
Welcome to today's Explainer. We are looking at something pretty fascinating today, the actual step-by-step workflow of this AI research interface. We're going to trace the path a query takes right from that initial spark all the way to the final synthesis.
Here's our roadmap for the day. We'll start with initiating the fast research, move through the source panel bottleneck, look at importing your chosen documents, unlocking summaries and timelines, and finally, choosing your next step. Let's just jump right in. Okay, let's dive into this. Step 1, initiating the fast research.
So what exactly is fast research? Well, basically, it's an automated background sweep. Literally, the second you submit a prompt, the system proactively casts a massive net to pull in raw data. It doesn't sit around waiting for further instructions. It just immediately starts gathering everything it can.
To put this into perspective, let's look at this specific case study query we ran. Alien 2026 and Donald Trump. Yes, quite the combination, right? But here's the thing. From a purely architectural standpoint, the system absolutely does not judge. It impartially triggers its fast research to pull in raw data, treating this exact same retrieval task the way it would treat a query about, say, photosynthesis.
Which brings us to step 2, the source panel bottleneck.
Now, what's really interesting about this step is the stark visual contrast. The source panel on the left side of the interface is active, rapidly pulling in all those search results. But the notebook on the right, it's completely empty. And that's entirely on purpose. The system deliberately creates this bottleneck. It outright refuses to synthesize anything until human intervention validates that raw data. It's a classic and honestly absolutely crucial human-in-the-loop design. Moving right along to step 3, importing your chosen documents. Because of that bottleneck we just talked about, you actually become the pilot here. It's a simple 3-step protocol. Step 1, you check the source panel on the left. Step 2, wait just a moment for those results to populate. And step 3, you manually click import on the relevant documents. The system is relying entirely on your human judgment to filter the signal from the noise before it takes another step. And once you do that, we hit step 4, unlocking summaries and timelines. That import action, it basically acts like a master key. Boom. Suddenly, the system has what it needs and can do 3 distinct things. It can provide a quick summary of key findings, generate that requested chronological timeline, and answer highly specific questions about how different topics connect. By doing this, you've officially transformed isolated raw search data into beautifully structured knowledge. Just look at the direct relationship here. Your input action, importing those documents to the notebook, is the exact trigger that unlocks the system's capability to map out everything chronologically. The AI explicitly needs those sources to build the timeline. It's not just taking wild guesses, it's building strictly from that foundation you just curated for it. Let's move to the final piece of the puzzle and see how this all builds together. Step 5, choosing your next step. Even after all that synthesis, the interface hands the reins right back over to you. It literally asks, once you've imported those sources, would you like me to generate that timeline for you right away? Or should we start with a quick summary of what the search found? So it pauses once again, making sure it has your strategic preference before proceeding. And it's remarkably flexible too. While you're waiting for that initial search, it even offers an alternative, asking, would you like me to wait for you to import those sources, or is there another topic you'd like to search for in the meantime? You are never locked in. The entire workflow completely bends around your choices. Ultimately, this isn't just some black box that magically spits out a timeline. It's a highly collaborative protocol. From initiating that first search, to breaking through the bottleneck, to finally unlocking that synthesis, you hold the keys. The AI provides the raw horsepower, sure, but you provide the direction. So, with these incredible tools now at your fingertips, what will you search for next?